Ah, the majestic divot. That little piece of turf you see sometimes flying past the ball after you make a shot. Fellow golfers, if you inspect your divots carefully, it may tell you a story as to what's happened in the swing. To begin, you should take a divot with all of your irons. Your short irons, such as your wedge 9 and 8, will produce the deepest divots. And that's because you're standing closer to the ball. Your swing plane is more upright. The longer the iron, the shallower the divot will be. In fact, when you get to your woods, your divots will be virtually non-existent. And that's because you're trying to sweep the ball off the turf. Take note of the depth of your divot hole. If it's too shallow with the irons, that's a sign that you're not hitting down on the ball enough. You're probably getting a lot of top shots. I must confess, I used to hit down on the ball a little bit too much. I grew up in Regina, Saskatchewan, where the ground is quite hard. There I could hit down on the ball and take a small divot hole. When I moved to the Lower Mainland in 1984, I discovered the ground was a lot softer, especially in the winter. I was taking huge beaver pelts. I had to learn to tone down my divot taking. Now, when you do hit down on the ball, where should your divot hole be? Should it be behind the ball, underneath the ball, or in front of the ball? Not many golfers realize that the divot hole should appear in front of the ball's original position. I have a line of 5 balls here. I'm going to hit the middle ball, and I'd like you to please watch my divot. As you can see, my divot hole is in front of the ball's original position. I hit the ball first, and then I took the divot. Also note the direction of the divot hole. My divot hole is pointing a little bit to the left of the target. And that's okay, because when I swing through the ball, my hands will go back to the left on the follow-through. If my divot hole was going severely to the left, that's a sign that I've swung too much out to in. I'm pulling across the ball, and I'll get pulls or slices. I don't want my divot hole to be going out to the right either. That's a sign that I've swung too much in,
too out,
and I'll get pushes and hooks. The best type of a divot is one that's pointing down the line. Fellow golfers, pay close attention to your divots. You will learn from them and ultimately be able to score better on the golf course. One final note, please replace that piece of turf you extricate from the ground. An unreplaced divot will take more than 2 weeks to repair itself, whereas a replaced divot will take less than 2 days to heal.